And hello there, this is going to be an honest review of Occupy Mars. This is the only time I can actually see the screen of the name of this game, which is really screwed up. Now we have to go through the whole loading screen of loading your game up, Occupy Mars, the game. And let's get into it right now. I've watched a review on this game and they said it was really crappy and it sucked, and they were not wrong. This game at best is like a 2 out of 10 for me, just to get that out of the way. I recently reviewed Age of Wonders 4, and I found that game lacking in any type of strategy and developmental processes and all that kind of stuff, and their menu systems were garbage and all the stupid things you had to do. This game is worse than that. I'd rather play that game than this game, and I like the survival games more than I like those other types of games. I still like them, but yeah, this is the game right here. It works, but you get off with the introduction on this game. You have, I can't show you that by now, you have it wasted over an hour and a half of my time doing the whole tutorial system that you can do at the start of the game, and then there's a whole sequence of crap. You know how they have a really big base. Let's get out of my base here. They have a really big base, and you're running around all these tight quarters, and it's all broken up, and you have to get to the shuttle, which of course takes off without you. Then you have to go across the other base while it's dark and things are on fire, everything's electrocuted, and there's no pathways. I tried it like 5 times. I died, and there's a fast reload option, which is sad enough as it is. But when you're running through this thing, you die like 5 or 6 times, and you still can't find the exit. I couldn't find the exit. It has little checkpoints like halfway through it that will stop you from not having to start all over again from the basic start, but it took too long, and I had to end up crawling over the base, jumping over top of little objects, getting on top of it, and just running to beelining it to the area. But of course it had little walkways with paths on there that you couldn't jump over. It was invisible walls. So I was laughing my ass off as my guy was sitting there dying because there's invisible walls I couldn't jump over. I couldn't go around it in any way to get around to the target, but that was a checkpoint, so I was able to actually just go in there. I'm moving around here because of the wind here. I gotta go get inside. Yeah, this is the only event that happens on Mars, is tornadoes. Dust. It happens every couple days basically, and they come in there and they put dust on your thing, so you have to actually do some maintenance work, type of a thing, and that's it. You have to go over there and clean off your solar panels. No, that whole thing is a waste of time. This game is 3 years in the process of making it, and they wasted their time on the stupid tutorial, which didn't help me basically at all. It did nothing for the start. You're better off not even doing campaign mode and just going in there and starting off a free play mode, because it's the same thing. After you do that and you land, there's nothing. You have that shuttle, and then that's it. They don't tell you nothing. They didn't tell you that look up on the shuttle, and those little cabinets up there were all full of stuff. I can't even go over there and show you the little shuttle because it's I'm making a little base nearby. I'll get over there. There it is. That little shuttle. That's what they start you with. And they don't tell you how to do it. It's fully stocked with a whole bunch of stuff, enough to build a whole bunch of solar panels and a little work area. They didn't tell you that. I'm off sitting there trying to mine stuff full time. Why is this closed? I guess it automatically closes it sometimes. Let me get there. So this is the little shuttle, a little hard to get into. These things this is the carrying cases. Let's open them up. It's all full of stuff. Look at this. Overlapping stuff. It took them 3 years and they did stuff like this. Come on. There's just so much wrong with this game. It's really crappy. And there's just a lot of, stuff. Look at this. This is just, it happens every couple of days, but yeah. But that's it for survival. This game, and it just falls really well. I guess I got lucky with this little ATV. It was near that base over there that I took apart mostly already, and it was hiding in there, and I was able to, just, put a chip in there, and it was good to go, type of a thing, and power it up with my solar panel, type of a thing, so I could drive around a little bit faster. But this place is, as you expect from a game from the year being on Mars and surviving type of thing, it's really open terrain, and other places you have to go are really far, very far, and very few of them, type of a thing. And the thing is, you have to go through it, and I hate when they do that. I hate the introduction part where they force you to do a running scene, to run and escape the base as you blow up and die, and you have to follow a pathway. They don't show you a pathway at all, and you basically just die 10 million times to try and actually get there, and then you just can't, because who knows what passageway opened up where that you can actually go to in this mess, and you only have a couple minutes before they kill you, that type of thing. So that was just a waste of time. Traveling around is a huge waste of time. You have to do it because of the tech tree stuff in this game. Now let's go over the top of the survival stuff in this game. It's all the basic stuff, but they make it relatively, they make it really annoying how to find and see stuff. You can see on the bottom right of my screen, I have a hunger and a hydration bar, and then on the left I got a health and a stamina bar. You can't barely see that little energy bar, which is another major thing you have to worry about. Your suit's power. It's on the top, bottom left over there above that, description thing that keeps changing there. It's over there. It's barely hard to see. Now this AI, it keeps talking over and over again. 75%, and you know, every time you do something, it just says, oh, you're losing something. Well, no, duh, like Jesus Christ. And there's no option to turn that crap off. I had to turn the music off because it's super, super loud, no matter what you set it at, basically, and it bugs out. After you've been playing it for a while, the sound bugs out, and it's all glitchy and stuff like that, and it's all crappy and stuff like, and, you know, just, you know, it's regular stuff like that. So you have to go in here, wrong button. You tabbed your way in there. You can't really. Come on, I hit tab. Yeah, it's just lovely. I know. You have to come in here and try and find the things that are your most important. You know, your oxygen and your water. You know, and your battery power on your suit should be, you know, with suit stuff. And then you have your hunger, hydration, and you're supposed to have your tiredness and sleep. This is it. A little circle here, I guess. I could never, for the life of me, find out when I'm tired or not, except for the warnings it gives you, because you know that's what it does. You can't build anything to sleep in at the start of the game. You have to use your drop pod, or there's nowhere to sleep. I still have no options to build stuff on my tech tree, and I'm pretty far in there. And, you know, I got, you know, I got this much in there in my tech. You know, the electricity tree. Lots of these things are blocked off by this. You have this. You have to unlock. This is a recipe you have to unlock. You have to find it. You can't, you know, automatically learn how to do this stuff. You have to go out and search other bases to find stuff to actually progress, which is a stupid thing to do in survival games. It's the only thing they make you really do. It makes you go out and explore the whole place. And you know, it's just sloppy. How, you know, maybe later on for optional things, but things you really need, like a workshop printer, you kind of need that, and you just can't do it. And I still can't, you know, looking through the different texts here that are all locked off because I didn't get enough of those things yet to unlock them. With your little tech points you learn very slowly, I might add, and they don't even align to what you're actually doing, and all that kind of stuff. Lots of this game is very tedious, and things that they should have done, like, you know, even picking up your equipment, it takes forever. Like, you know, you put your equipment on. Like, here, I'll go to my little rope thing. I hit 1, right? It's under 1. Okay, put this item away. So yeah, you can't even switch. You got to put the item away. I can't use this item here. That's why I can't do it. You can't even put your wires on. I had to go outside to do that. So just put the wires on. In my inventory. Come on. I'm outside. There you go. I put it in. I'm going to put it back. Oh, it drops it. That's awesome. Let's try that again. Let's pick it up. Put it in my hand. Okay, I'm ready to plug some crap in there. Okay, another button. Nope, it drops it again. So then I got to pick it up again. What the hell? Like, this game is like that the whole time. Now we can come over here and show you some other little bugs in here that are really stupid and annoying. You know, your little hydration machines, which only have 1 output, and learn the technology to actually double it up is, you know, a pain in the ass to try and find. And you can only have 1 of these workshops going for 2 little plant things, or they don't have enough water, and you can't double stack it in there until you find the technology. But yeah, you gotta, you know, your bottle comes in here, it gets stuck in the, you know, up there, and then, you know, you hit your bottle, you pick it out, and then the buttons are so picky, it drops it. Now my bottle should be right here. Now it's gone. It was right here, my other hydration bottle, since they started you with 2. And that, why is that an issue in this game? Well, because you only get the 2, and mine is now gone somewhere, and there's no way to see it. Now I don't know what happened to it. It's just on there and gone. Maybe the tornadoes blew it away somewhere, and I might find it now. But I was going to destroy that, because that's what the thing you can do is just destroy it and build it again, because you can't move stuff. You can't do anything that would be simple and you know, helpful to move stuff out of the way, because you don't know what's going to happen when you extend stuff in this game. You get upgrades to extend these transformers here, and they take off, you know, different spaces, and you can't move things around the way you want to move them, and so they end up clipping stuff, and then you can't build them. So you just got to take stuff apart, put it back in there again, and create more space type of a deal, and that kind of stuff. It's just all such of a pain in the ass stuff to do when they didn't have to make the controls such, you know, picky and so dumb all the time, and that kind of thing. It's just, you know, very sloppy. There's just so much, you know, wrong with this game that it's, you know, besides it being boring and you're on Mars, well, what do you expect? You know, you're on Mars. Like, what kind of simulation are you trying to do here? You could try and make it a little bit more exciting after 3 years of development, but you spend all your time on a stupid 1.5 hour tutorial and mission to get out of your little base for campaign mode. It was a huge waste of time and didn't help me with the building stuff at all, and the starting an actual, you know, place to survive and grow food and stuff like that. Lots of the technology is just really stupid and really a pain in the ass to learn. You know, you can go to my technology thing. Let's go inside there and take a look at the crafting workbench type of a thing I have over here, and see what's all locked out for some more fun and excitement in this game. Water bottles and oxygen bottles, I can't craft them, even though they take, you know, just iron and silicone. I have lots of that in the other place, but you can't craft these. You need to learn how to make a bottle to actually craft more of these things to hold them. I guess. But the stupid, really stupid thing in this game, since you have no time, like all this food growing, stuff like that, it takes forever to set up and get the water and get them growing, and you have to explore first to get food going. You're going to run out of food if it's your first time playing. You're going to run out of food before your food actually grows and you actually can eat it, and you're going to starve. And then, you have to get that water out of the way. You're going to starve, you're going to be tired, and you can't sleep if you're hungry or thirsty. So yeah, you just can't sleep. They don't let you sleep if you're hunger bar. So I don't know who the fuck did that. Well, that was just the stupidest thing ever. Some entitled fat kids made this game who can't go to sleep hungry. Really, if you're hungry, you can't go to sleep. Really, I'm really, my body's really eating a whole bunch of food and water while I'm sleeping. It's not very much because you're sleeping. Jesus Christ. Let people sleep when they want to sleep. 8 hours maximum. Well, I don't know, if you're really dead tired, you can sleep for over 10 hours, and that's a good recovery time. But yeah, all these little arbitrary rules from people who don't know fuck all, in my opinion, yeah, it just ruins the gameplay and survival experience of this when they have these stupid made-up rules and things you cannot craft, and which would be very obvious. I can craft this whole huge building right here, but I can't craft a water bottle? Are you fucking kidding me? What kind of idiotic, gameplay style is that? Would it make it too easy? You know what? What's really easy in this game? Surviving. Because even if you're dying of thirst and hunger and sleep, you can still, go on and explore. And the first aid kit is just one silicone, and you can mine a whole bunch of that, and you can make as much first aid kits as you want. So you're sitting there dying off the whole time. Your health is slowly ticking away. Oh, look at that! I'm almost dead. I'm gonna pop a health thing right there. I'm gonna pop a health kit, and that's what I did for like 5 days in a row. I did that basically for 5 days. I kept on popping health things. Oh, it's cold out at night. You can't explore. I'm gonna go out and explore anyways. Even though I'm tired and hungry and thirsty, and I have no resources because I need to go out there and find some stupid small little circuit boards to actually build some of these things that your base needs, because you can't build circuit boards. You have to find them. You have to find basically all these little things just to make a semi-functional base with basic water and basic food growing that's barely going to keep up to you. Like my hunger is where it is. I have no more food. I have to wait for that food to grow, and so I'm just barely winging it by even now. And I'm scared to actually finish building this thing because of the power requirements on there. I know this is a long review, but I still want to show you some of the things in this game, since it is all about, survival, building your power things and connecting them to your little transformer things to actually have them all connected to your building. Now there's fuse boxes in there. I'm surprised it hasn't blown up yet because it's just one fuse box, and of course you can't make any yet. You probably got to find them somewhere, but yeah, you got to find all this stupid stuff. So what was I going on for here on the technology department? I was going to look at, I already lost my train of thought on that. We came in here to look at the power. That's right. So the power consumption, we have to come in through here and we'll take a look at it. It says it's using 35 right now for the power, and the daytime is just 29. So this is the power it's using right now, and this is what I have it feeding into it, 35. So let's finish this base off right here and see what it takes. I don't know if I can do it from here. No, I can't do it from inside here. That would be nice to do it build something from the inside out, but no, I have to go around the outside and finish it off here and see how much power it takes, because we were at whatever that number was, 35, and this is almost done. I didn't do it because there you go, all done. Workshop is done because I did this little connector right here, and it took like 15 power to use that. Like, Jesus Christ, you can't micromanage it. Can I turn the lights off and stuff? No, you can't. No, you can't. So now this is opened up. How much power does this take? Let's find out. It didn't look like it didn't take very much. It used another, 5 or 6. So that's not bad. The first one took a lot more than that. It took 15 to light this one up, but yeah, that's not bad. I can actually start building some more stuff in here, I guess, if I want to. Some more, because there's only one connector of water on these things. I can actually add another hydroponic bay thing, just one of each, because that's all you can fit in there, because they would use too much water, and you have no way to actually, stack it up type of thing until later on you find technology. Way later on, because this is after like 12 hours of playing or something like that, going through here. I even had to do even using too much water, so I had to connect 2 water things, and my go-to thing is like, oh, this one's almost empty now, let's take it off and drop it and connect the other one. There you go, that will do it. And there's no oxygen connection plug. Of course you can't produce oxygen and stuff like that, even though I got oxygen in there. And there's the whole other one plug, one power supply type thing. That's why you got these extra transformers and battery packs and stuff like that. But yeah, overall the visuals are okay, and it's a bit laggy and all that kind of stuff, but Yeah, this game is just going to end up be very boring. Lots of mining going on, just constantly mining to try and get some more extra resources and scrapping everything, like all that stuff that's over there. You got a scrapper. You got to actually upgrade all your stuff. Try and upgrade your stuff and get technology to actually let you upgrade it. Just to scrap some of the other things in this game. But yeah, I hope this was a thorough review on what you got to do in this game and all of the stuff in there, because the blueprints are pretty lacking right now. There isn't very much going on, like for stuff that you can build. At the start of the game, it's mostly empty, that kind of thing. Knowledge base, whatever. Messages were retarded at the start, and that kind of stuff. Your inventory, your keys and stuff like that. This is what the game is. Basically a 2 out of 10. It'll just end up sucking up a lot of your time and being boring with no real goals at the end besides survival, because there's nothing else really going on. And this is supposed to be campaign mode. Maybe you got to find some location or something like that and fix it up, or do something. But they don't give you there's no goal. There's no goal in this game, so yeah, it's just mostly pointless right now. So yeah, that's it. After 3 years, this is what they got. It's playable, but yeah, if you're looking for something that's gonna, you want to persevere and play through it, then go right ahead. But for me, yeah, no, I'm done with this. This isn't worth your time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.